And we just finished our podcast with Hannah Shapiro. Here we are after RHAP.
After hours.
After hours. Okay, this is now
the real deep cuts.
You're hanging out after school. We just finished our podcast. I know you get very nervous about doing these, and you really want it to be perfect. How do you think that this went today?
I mean, I get nervous anytime I walk into a situation and someone says, the bar is high, which is what I believe you started the podcast saying.
Yes. Yeah, well, look.
And we hit 2 hours this time again.
I thought that you were so much fun the last time, and I was happy to have you back. And I felt that you did.
I love it. It's really fun.
And I had just said that, I really appreciate that you don't make it feel like a chore, where there's some people that are like, I'll do it, but...
I mean, I love rambling on with you. We went 2 hours this time because we are not short-winded people.
No.
No one has ever said that about us.
No. Now, is there anything that you feel like you wanted to say on the podcast, but were afraid, look, I don't want this to be out there for everybody, but if there was like a smaller group of people that weren't haters, I'd be okay saying this thought about Survivor or life to them?
Gosh, now I'm like, what's some inside info? I had a guy show up on my Hinge recently.
What's a Hinge?
Hinge is like a dating app.
Yeah.
And he also tweeted at me. And it made me think about something that I didn't talk about on the podcast, but this idea of dating fans, where I'm like, oh, this is nice. This guy likes me. I should go on a date. But then I also think, what if how I make out ends up on Reddit? Yeah,
so there would be a thread that's like, hey,
Hannah, too much tongue.
Just made out with Hannah, and then it'd be the whole story.
Yeah, I think that's a fear. And it's not like I wish I had talked about this on the podcast, but at this smaller audience, welcome guys to my neuroses.
You could have a podcast and that's what it could be called.
Welcome to my neuroses.
Yeah.
That'll be my first Netflix stand-up special, as we talked about on the podcast.
And so have you ever had the experience where you go and you meet a person and then you have a conversation or whatever, and then the next day you read like some version on the internet of, so met Hannah last night, blah, blah, blah.
This actually has happened.
Yeah.
I won't give all the context, but I met this person, and this guy was really nice about his commentary, which was nice. But he was like, she's just what you saw on TV, and like she said this to me.
Do you take that as a compliment or not?
Yeah, I mean, I think I get frustrated. I think I've gotten this, that like I was putting on some sort of act, or I think that's the definition of a try-hard. She's trying hard to be this person, and I'm like, I wish I could like turn it off and on.
Yeah, that's better than, oh, she's nothing like on TV. She's a real
confident lady.
Well, that could be different. That would be different.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm not a real celebrity, so it's not like this happens all the time. But within this experience, that has happened where I've met someone and then I've read something and I'm like, huh, that's their narration of what happened.
But you are on dating apps. Do you feel like that there are a lot of people, like, do you have to be really guarded where that people are either, swiping you because of social media?
I don't think I'm a big enough person that they would be like, gotta get that Survivor contestant from 3 years ago. That runner-up really will get me cred.
Well, what kind of cred? Like, if I am seen with you out?
Like, I think that's not the case. I think I'm too F-list a celebrity for that. But I did have this thought with this guy. I was like, well, I mean, the neuroses of this, like a kiss story ending up on Reddit would be horrible. Yeah.
What if it was like that you were the best kisser then? Would you take any pride in that?
I would take pride, but I also think like it should. I don't know. I don't think Reddit would be nice about a date story about. I don't think a Redditor, even commentary, even if the initial post was like, she was great, then all the commentary would be like, really? Her?
Yeah.
But her nose, but her this. I don't know. I pick on my own nose. I don't think I'd like it. I don't think I want commentary on the internet about me in real life dating situations.
Now, did you wear overalls to the podcast today as a tribute to Jenna Bowman and her overalls this season?
Yes.
Yes.
No, my brother calls this my Dorothy from the Wizard of Oz outfit.
Yes.
I'm really going for the quirky look.
Yes. It's working.
We'll see if they think that.
Yeah. Who's they?
The ghosts that watch us on the internet.
Yes.
I'm going makeupless. It's a look I have.
Yes.
Because I don't know how to put on makeup. I know how to put I don't have anything on right now, but I know how to put like something under my eyes and mascara. So I'm all natural, but because I don't have the skills.
Yes.
My look is someone who is skillless.
Okay.
That's what I go for. It's like, ooh, she's real bold. It's like, no, I just don't know how to do anything.
But and you feel like that because I have no idea how this works. Like, what is the process? Is somebody like as you grow up as a woman and then you have an interest in like, oh, how do you do that, and then you learn how to do it, or you just feel like
mothers, sisters kind of pass it down. My mother is a woman who doesn't really wear makeup, and then it's my dad and my brother. So this is a sob story about a girl who didn't know how to put eyeliner on.
Yeah.
This is really only for the special viewing. This is too personal for the podcast itself.
Good.
I'm glad we have this deep cuts into my...
When you came in, were you
Yes.
happy that Dominic seemed to have some memory of who you are?
Yes. Little kids tend to dislike me.
Why?
I try too hard with them. I want it too bad. I want them to like me so bad. So they're like, no, thank you. So any little kid who shows any interest in me, I'm like, high five. He high-fived me. Really, all I want is acceptance. So yes.
You don't care whether it comes from social media or from 4-year-olds or...
Listen, I just want people to love me.
Yes.
This is a real sad after podcast episode.
It's very good.
Your kids are great though, and I'm glad that he remembers me.
Yes. Well, this is perfect. I want to show you some videos of them if you have a second. We have many. We'll go downstairs and I'll set them up on the Apple TV. We can watch all the videos. Okay. Thank you so much again.
Thank you for having me.
For coming. It's such a pleasure. Next time we're gonna do voicemails.
I'm all for it.
I think you'll like it.
I honestly have so much fun. I feel like you and I have a good rhythm.
Yes. Well, you are a natural with all this stuff, and
you are a great interviewer. I mean it genuinely. I think you're very good at navigating the interviews.
Please, kind of go on. What else?
You're smart. You would have won.
Yes. All right. Well, such a pleasure. What do you have next coming up? What will you do?
Comedy, writing, just keep.
No, like literally, like today. Will you go? Will you go home
today?
Will you go home and obsess about how this went? Will you not think about it?
Yes, I'm gonna go into my room, sit in a corner, and think, are people gonna hate me?
Literally?
There you go. My roommate's sick. I'm gonna get her some soup and probably make her some dinner.
That's so nice.
Yeah, she teaches ice skating. My roommate is also named Hannah. She teaches ice skating, and a bunch of the kids were sick, and so. She's come down with something, and she takes care of me really well when I'm sick. And so I want to try to return the favor by maybe making her some food.
All right. What will you make?
Something simple, or else I'm going to end up burning the apartment down. Probably just some like veggie burgers or soup or something.
Yes. All right. And do you like the hat?
I mean, yes.
Yes.
Josh Wigler forever.
He
My
knows what he's
mom
doing?
is like obsessed. Mom's like, oh, say hi to Josh Wigler for me every time.
He doesn't live here.
I'm not convinced of that. He could be here right now, guys.
Yes. All right. Well, Hannah, thank you for staying after the show. Of course. And we'll talk to you again soon.
Bye.
Hannah, what did you do?
I don't know how.
Hannah spilt coffee all over the ceiling. This is like a Gallagher concert.
This is a crime scene.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Dominic, what happened? Can you tell the story what happened?
The coffee got everywhere.
Guess you guys won't get rewarded.
Yeah.
I better get a reward.
Nicole, am I still allowed to have podcast guests over the house, or does everybody have to be on Skype from now on?
We'll discuss this later.
Even on my flowers.
What happened?
My flowers are stained.
Is this your bag or is this Hannah's?
It's not mine.
It's mine.
Oh yeah, that's yeah.
So where do you shop and where can I get you a new bag?
Hannah, I thought the podcast overall came out great though.
I'm really gonna cry about this. But
Make
I'll wait
her
till I'm
feel
in the
better.
car. No, that's not her job. What?
Nicole, can you make Hannah feel better?
No, that's not her job.
No.
No, I'm gonna feel better.
Hannah, it's okay. It's okay.
I think it's time to go.